Hey guys, it's your guru girl V here. If you are new to my page, welcome. If you have been here before, thank you for following me. I really appreciate it. Any follow, engagement, comment supports me and my page and lets me know that you guys believe in me and I should keep doing this, So I'm going to just begin. And this is basically the astrology for the week and how it's going to be affecting us, and basically kind of some of the things that are going to be happening. So, for example, since November 18, we've been experiencing a Sun Mars conjunction in Scorpio, and this is a really good aspect that has been affecting us, for a couple, honestly, for most of November, and it's just been giving us really good energy, especially in the water department, making us feel more connected to our feelings and more reassured in our goals and who we are. And if you've been wanting to spend time alone, it makes you feel like the time that you're spending alone isn't being wasted. It's actually useful. And this is just an example that I was providing. But at the same time, it can also make you feel irritated with life and frustrated, because it's like where you have to put the energy to move forward, and what you have to do to continue to strive for your goals. But sometimes it's really hard to put that energy out there or to accomplish what you need to accomplish. And a lot of the times it's because we have fears. Our fears and our doubts trick us and make us believe that what we want isn't really warranted for us. Something that I recommend is getting a piece of paper and writing down your fears and writing down your goals, and kind of trying to figure out how you can accomplish this and how you can succeed and, continue to strive for more. And so, with that being said, on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, the sun will be moving into Sagittarius. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of expansion, the planet of blessings, abundance, generosity. It's a really good, strong planet for luck. And then on Friday, Mars will be moving into Sagittarius. So remember, the sun is our ego, it's our identity, our soul. Mars is our action, our libido, our drive. They're going to be conjunction, which means they're one. So we're going to be feeling really lucky, really light, really good energy. This is going to be a fire element, so it's going to be very assertive, very strong, very bold, very like out there energy, right? But unfortunately, the sun in Sagittarius and Mars in Sagittarius will also be square Saturn. Saturn in Pisces is the blue um the blue cartoon from Inside Out. That's the best way that I can explain it. It's really sad. It's like a little cloud of sadness. And it doesn't mean that that's not how you're going to be feeling all the time. It just means it might make you feel a little bit at loss and detached with the world, and just kind of facing reality is a little bit harder, which is why we have those escapism vibes, and why I will be making a post about this. If anyone wants to see it, it will be about drugs and just kind of how mental health and how Saturn in Pisces has been affecting us. But to continue with this week, this is a time where we're kind of gonna have to make a choice and visualize how mature we are and how wise our decisions have been, because Saturn in Pisces, like I said, is creating tension with the sun and Mars in Sagittarius. And so it's just going to be asking us, or questioning our beliefs, and asking, how strong are our beliefs, how strong do we believe in ourselves. It's going to feel like we have all of this really high motivation, but we don't have the time to put in the effort. And it's like you're going to see all of your goals, all of your accomplishments, everything that you want to do, but there's still going to be something that's going to be blocking you from achieving that. The good thing is that this is not an opposition, it's just a square. So it's going to be more of a mental thing than an outside external force kind of preventing you from succeeding. But at the same time, if you're a person like me, it's really hard. Like a person like me, for example, so Sun Mars is not for family. It's not about putting in the work to succeed for your family. It's about succeeding for yourself, right? But then I have Saturn in my 4th house natally, which is the house of family. So right now for me, it's more like I have these goals and these motivations and these things I want to accomplish, but it's really hard for me to put in the work because I have so many things going on with my family and so many things that are affecting me and just limiting my progression. But it's also more of an external thing. If I take the time out to make these videos and let you guys know what's going on, whether you listen to me or not, it's an accomplishment on my part because I'm putting in the work and I'm jumping over my blockages. I'm pushing my fears, I'm pushing my doubts away, and I'm continuing to strive for success. And if you would like more information on how this might affect you, let me read your chart and I can definitely give you more information. And just to keep going, we also have Venus and Mercury, which are walking basically in line with each other. They are at a sextile, which is a good aspect. And it just basically means, especially because, like I said, Mercury in Sagittarius, it's kind of like putting your foot in your mouth. I have Mercury in Sagittarius natally. So it's like a very light, very humorous, conversationalist, just absurd, no filter type of talking. And then you have Venus in Libra, which is like the, beautiness, it's the exalted or dignified, actually, I'm sorry. It's dignity. And so it's probably gonna erase this. But yeah, so Venus in Libra, it's very beautiful. It's being in a beautiful environment, feeling good about oneself, and this aspect encourages people to help each other and just to talk to each other in a more compassionate and nurturing way, and letting people know that whatever is happening right now is not the end of the world. Things are going to get better. Things will get better. These are not even the hardest trials and tribulations that we have gone through. Just kind of feels like it. But everything is really working out in our favor. The energy is a very pleasant one. It's so pleasant that we're going to be feeling aspects to Chiron, and it's not even going to be affecting us. It's going to be like washed over. Like, honestly, the most effect that we are going to be feeling would be Saturn, which is the planet of limitations, and Chiron is the planet of wounded healing, so like trauma and childhood trauma and shit like that. And so like it's gonna just be like Pluto and Chiron are really well aspected right now, so we're not going to be feeling any, unless you have really hard aspects to your own chart, the world in general is not going to be feeling anything difficult. It's not going to be struggling. It's not going to feel like it's drowning. And I think that's really good energy, because even though we're going to be feeling like we don't have enough time to accomplish what we want to accomplish, and we might have to decide which of our goals are the most important ones, we still are going to be connected with ourselves and in tuned with ourselves. And especially because Saturn will also be, I believe, sextile the moon, which is our emotions. So it's just, pleasant energy, not really anything, it's like mixed results. It really depends on how you handle things and how you feel about it, because at the same time, like I said, Sun and Mars in conjunction is still aggressive, it's still irritated, it's still frustrated, it's still wanting to do more and pushing other people to do more, and just kind of seeing like the flaws that other people might have. And it's just really high pressure to change, high pressure to be better, high pressure to evolve. Evolution is definitely like coming out strong in these messages. You have to accept change, you have to accept what you've gone through, you have to accept the past, and stop holding out to outdated traditions, outdated methods, outdated behavioral patterns. You have to be able to connect with the world and connect with yourself, and just, we're going to be feeling a lot more friendly, a lot more interactive, cheerful. This is really good energy. Like I said, Sagittarius is really, really good energy, and everyone in the world is going to be able to just enjoy this time. And maybe not enjoy in the sense of like enjoyment relaxing, but enjoyment in the sense of like